KZ Radio Network. The views expressed and the opinions given by the individual hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect those of Hazy Radio Network, its affiliates, or sponsors. All shows are independently owned and broadcast for entertainment purposes only.
Radio Network proudly presents the show that brings all points of view together. There's the view from the left, the view from the right, the view from the middle, and then there's the broader view. Your take on any topic of discussion is welcome. Now, here are your hosts, Belle Salisbury, and the lady who puts the Z in talk radio, Hazy.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Broader View. I am your host, Hazy, and with me is my co-host, Belle Salisbury. Belle, welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really good tonight. I had a 4-hour nap.
A 4-hour nap? I want one of those 4-hour naps.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I went to bed last night, I just could not sleep. It was like I laid there and I kept trying, and then I thought I'll just watch a movie because then I'll fall asleep. And I couldn't. And I just tossed and turned, and finally about 5 o'clock I fell asleep.
That's usually when you get up.
Yeah, well, I was up at 8 because I had, readings all morning and needed to be up and refreshed, a few cups of coffee in me.
I would have had to have more than a few cups. I would have had to gone like full bore Starbucks.
So I laid down at about, 1:30, 2 o'clock, and didn't wake up till almost 7.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to be up all night again?
I don't know. After a 4-hour nap, I probably will be.
No, but I love afternoon naps. When you get all the work done, when you get all your, especially on the weekend, in the summertime, when you get all your housework done, when you get all your chores done, just lay down, open the windows, and take a nap. I miss those days.
Oh, yeah. And that's funny because when I'm sleeping, I don't care if it's winter or summer. I've got to have the covers all wrapped up around me.
I used to be that way.
And hubby, however, will get hot, and he'll have to turn on the fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
that's me. That's me. No, I sleep with the window open.
Yeah, he would too if I'd let him.
Yeah. No, I sleep with the window open. I sleep, it's that hot flash thing. The poor dog, he'll fall asleep on the bed. Well, actually, he takes up the whole bed. And he'll fall asleep, and then when I start, flying the covers back and forth, then he'll go back out in the living room and get his sleep out in the living room where he's comfortable and he's not being tossed off the bed. But no, I have to sleep with a fan on. I used to love being cocooned into all the 14 layers of blankets and comforters, but not anymore.
Yeah, even in the summertime, I've got to have something over me, whether it's just the sheet or usually it's the sheet and the comforter. Yeah.
Now I have a sister who sleeps all bundled up and cocooned in her comforter, but she has to have her foot out.
Oh, me too.
Yes, I am in Minnesota. So tonight I will be sleeping. It's supposed to hit the high or the low of 2 with the wind chill of 26 below. But I will have that window open.
Yeah, no, I've got to have my foot stuck out at the bottom.
But now, doesn't Mika come and chew on your toes or anything while you're trying to sleep?
No, actually, he has to sleep on my bedroom slippers.
Oh,
I kid you not. I take my slippers off. They're on the floor by the bed. He lays on my slippers. He has one paw tucked inside one slipper and his nose tucked into the other.
Oh,
every night.
How cute is that? Has he always done that?
Always, since he was a puppy. Except when he was smaller, he would climb into the slipper because, I got these big feet. But he would climb into the slipper. But now it's like he has to have that paw tucked into the slipper.
See, how cute is that?
Yeah, it's adorable.
See, Rocky used to sleep. Now, Sherlock is the big dog. He's the one that takes up the queen-size bed. Rocky used to sleep with his pillow. And it was one of the neck bone pillows, and he pulled enough stuffing out of it that it would kind of fit him. So he would go into his bed, adjust his pillow, and lay on his pillow. And when he was a baby, when I first got him, he fit in the palm of my hand.
Oh,
and
wow.
He was a Jack Russell, so they're maniacs. Well, like every puppy is, but I think there's some wind-up thing in there that doesn't go away. And just like you would do with a baby, you would lay them on their back and put a blanket over them, and they would go to sleep. I did that with Rocky. When he was driving me nuts and I needed to get something done, all I had to do was lay him on his back, cover him up with a blanket, and within 2 minutes he was out. And I could lay him in his bed and he would sleep for a couple hours just like a baby would. I could go about my business.
Now, when the grandbabies were living here, he would have to climb up on their pillows and sleep with them. And then, of course, if they moved or tossed or turned, he'd growl at them. Be still, you're bothering my pillow.
Does he mind you waking him up in the middle of the night?
Who, the Mika?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he'll wake up to a gnat fart.
Oh.
And start barking at anything.
At anything. Oh, fun. Now, he's a Shih Tzu, right?
A Shih Tzu, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I used to have those. They're kind of fun. But, they do have attitude.
Oh,
they have that prima donna kind of attitude going, look at me, I'm kind of cute kind of syndrome.
Yeah, I'm royalty here.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you've got your bird.
This is his attitude is, this is my house.
My house.
You stay here.
Now you have the bird too.
I do. We have an African gray with about an 800-word vocabulary.
Which I think is so cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him on the show and interview him one of these days.
If she'll talk. A lot of times, if she doesn't know you, she won't talk at all. But like with it's just me and Gary here. Like you heard last night, I think you were on the line with me.
Yeah.
And Hannah was, just talking away. Gary. And Gary's like, what, Hannah? And she goes, silly bird. Or we have her in the back of the home where the back door is, or in the same room as the back door. And every time we open that door to let Mika go out to potty, she'll go, you got to go potty?
Oh, isn't that great? How long have you had Hannah?
We've had Hannah actually longer than we've had Mika, I believe. And so that's got to be about 5 years.
Oh, wow.
6 years. So she's still a baby because African Greys live to be approximately 75, 80 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely they do.
Yeah, Omi, we've tried to teach Hannah to sing some songs, and she doesn't. She just has these, funny phrases. And it used to hurt my feelings because Hannah will say everyone's name in the house. Everyone. Sandy, Gary, Mark was our grandson. April, is my granddaughter. And I've heard her say Blake, which is the baby. But she's never, in all the years we've had her, she's never said Belle. And it used to really make me, hurt. Like, oh, how come you don't say my name? My name's the one that gets used the most. And it turned out that it's my voice that she mimics.
Oh, okay, sure.